We are going to continue tidying up those train lines in today's episode, and then once we get that done, we'll continue on with some silica, I think, for the next stage of high-speed connectors for supercomputers. So we'll head over to, just going to see, yeah, we'll head over, might catch a train there. I need to catch... go over here and see if we can get down below. I keep forgetting which lifts go down. Here, this one does. Some lifts go underground and some don't. Just wait. This is a tall building, this one. No. Press the wrong button on the left. Now, is it going to take me down? So press the correct one instead. I don't know what you're talking about. It was definitely not a user error. Right. I want to catch a train because it'd be quicker. That's a different one. Might just take a train. I mean, I'll build a train and drive out there once I get to the double section. Oh, here comes a train.
Thank you, Danver, for renewing your Tier 1 sub-up of 19 months. My barber realized that his scissors weren't working, so he apologized. I replied, well, sorry's not gonna cut it.
ZVR. I love it. My barber realized that his scissors weren't working, so he apologized. I replied, well, sorry, that's not gonna cut it. I love it. I had to think about it for a second. Thank you very much for your resub. 19 months, it's absolutely awesome. DJ PC, wanting a horn blow? We love the horn blow. Let's get a whistle. No whistle, sorry. I tried. Hope you're doing well today, Dan. Alright, so we're just working on our underneath bits. You love the train dude? Everyone loves the train dude. It's great. Alright. So we're just working on getting all these supports in place. I have couple of blueprints to help with this. So is that the right? No, it's not. There's a lot of them. DJ, maybe next time it is random? Yes, you're absolutely right. I got a double whistle the other day. Very rare. Alright, transport. Alright, I'm going to do this. $20 meters. Ah, where are we? Transport. Right. There we go. And that will be... We're just going to be putting these down for a while. And this one... Right. One here. Oh, I screwed these ones up. How I did that, I do not know. Oh, because these are... Yeah, right. I know why. Let's just put this here. They're not spaced apart the same. Just for that one there. Alright. Now looking at this, I'm going to get rid of this. And that. Alright, so let's get our... that one here first. Does that have a... That does. So maybe if I bring this to here... if I go to there, is that going to matter? No, that's good. That'll work. And then this one... There, I reckon. And now this one. Bare minimum effort. If it's concrete builds, why not just build them manually? Sorry, I missed your message. It's just a lot of clicking and clicking and clicking and that. And if I can just hologram them, then I always know they're that height. And because I can build 4 in one go instead of building 2 in one go, or instead of having to build 4 separately. I reckon. Yeah, I mean, each to their own. It all takes its time regardless. But the same could be said here, you know, like, why don't I build this manually? And then because you do it so many repetitive times, it becomes obvious. And this one... You forgot you were doing them all along, not just specific places. Can't answer unsend messages. That's all right. It's not a problem, bare minimum. I reckon. All right, so I need this. That's actually the one I want. Where do I want it? Here. And that was to here. I'm going to get rid of that one. Actually, that one I don't care about. This one I do. And then this one, it will just be that one. I think. Right, and then I'll just grab this. Sponge, hello, welcome, good to see you. Alright. So I think I need that one to there, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. I think I need probably against this one here. Right. And then this one. It's no. Yeah, that's it. Right. Let's get the feet down. Oop. There it is. Lots of doubles. least it's easy to put these down. So there, we'll sort the rest of that out later. I got an idea. Oh, hold up. It's a bit low. All right. Let's raise it up. And let's put, let's go here. Let's grab that. Put that there. I should have done this yesterday. Right. Rail bridge split 2. Running out. And these are bridges split 2 supports. Right. Alright, before I delete this, let's just go check it out over here. That's it there. Oh, look at that. That will save so much time. Too easy. Let's put all these down while I've got the blueprint selected. Just magic. And now this one will be... Alright, now we need to do some other stuff here first. Now, how about we do this 7? No, how about we do... that one. And goes there. Right, and then might just try that first. Yeah, just that one is enough, I think. Now get that. That's a straight. Yeah, so if I do this here. I don't like that there. So I might do it to there and I can just extend it. But I don't want to get... Maybe we do it to... there. To there, and now this one, yeah, that might be alright. Oh, that's 40. I'll just make up the difference. The short piece. There we go. And around to here, and then that completes to that. So now all we've got left is this one heading this way. Probably there. I might actually get this to there. Yeah, we'll do that. Come back one more. Back to there. Get rid of this one. Yeah, that's the one I want, that one. And then we'll put another one here, maybe one here, and one there. That's it, that one. Now, do I want... Yeah, I do, yeah. All right, that to there. Right. And then I just need another one of those on this. That one doesn't look right, does it? Right. I love that the trains are working smoothly. That looks good. Now we'll just continue these along, and then we'll, on the way back, we'll do the legs. come back a bit. I'll go to there and just join it. They're a different height. Oh well. Oh no, it's the bend. It's a very small bend amount. So then really, no, let's get rid of this. I'll do that to there. Yeah, I'll do that. And then I'm going to get rid of this. And then we'll put one here, I reckon. And then this is straight. Then I'll put this one here. There's definitely a height difference there on that one. But no one's ever going to know. Only me and you. Well, we're up to the waterfalls. Height difference are literally unplayable. Uninstall the game, delete the save, you name it. How are you, RV Park? One about there. There's one there. These ones need... Put one in. Bit hard to see from this side, the light. And that's through to there. And to there. I think we're good. So I just got to do... that like that, and then we can do our that one. This one here, and then we're just going to have to go back with the back to the main back run on the way back, do the doubles, and we're done. All the doubles. And then we can start doing some silica, I think. I'm glad to be done with this. Alright, we're nearly done. Right. Oh, what a perfect photo opportunity. I wasn't expecting that wonderful photo opportunity just then, but I want to have a quick break. I'm back in a sec. Alright, it's going to get a train ride back, but I'll just have to make my own train and drive back. And we're going to go back and work on some silica. Perfect timing. So we're going to head over here. We'll go up this lift here. We go and check out our high-speed connectors. Which is actually this way. Whoop. Trucks everywhere. It's not that one. this one and the one above. So silica. Let's have a look here. Silica. So we've got a few to build here. There's actually, for the circuit boards, I have to build it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have I already done that one? I didn't think I would have. I think it's because of the floor. 6 I have to build. Six different setups. Only 2 of them are for this room. So we're going to go and track them down. So it's possible so the silica is going to be over there. So it's possible I bring them down this way. There'll be a few different routes I'm going to have to bring. I'm just wondering if I can bring them on this side. No, that's the... Jeez, look at all that. There's a few paths crossing. So it's this factory here. Let's have a look what we've got set up. I think the bottom floor's already done. Alright, so I've made these ones. That's for the circuit boards. That's for circuit boards. That's for the high-speed connectors. So that's one of the ones we've built. But I still have to go another floor above. Got 200 in on that side. And 110 that side, so that's 310. Okay. Alright, well let's build this floor. So there's actually 6 and 6. How many do I get on a floor? So they were... That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Yeah. Whoa, look at all that. That's perfect. That's one. So that's 6. I can get 9 on that side and probably 10 on the other. So that would go there. Ooh, we have to fix that. And that's not hard to fix. And we need to fix that one. And you'd think you can fit 10, but no, that gets taken up. Well, you know what? I reckon this side, I'll just bring it across to the left and we'll fix that problem. And we won't have to do a lot of work. If I did it to there, that would be fine. That's that one, and that'll be fine. All right. We need our power poles, our constructor poles. That's not what I wanted. Our elevator's over here, so our power comes up over here. Right. So I might start off with... I'm going to go this way, aren't they? Yeah, probably. We need... Six at 88%. Let's do these ones. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to do 6 more at 93.9%. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, that'll go there. Okay, so each one of these takes in what? 21 raw quartz. So we'll go with 3. Hold on. Let me fix my blueprint thing first. Right, so 21. So that's actually going to be a Mark II. Right, so this is going to be for high-speed connector. Oh, actually no, sorry. It's supercomputer. It is for high-speed connectors, but the main production line. And it's raw quartz at 126, 675 by 6 is 21.1275, and Silica is the output, and it is 211.125, which is 35.2125. Right, that's that one. So they are done. Let's go over here. Rick Scopes, hello, welcome. Good to see you. These ones these are all Mark 1. Just working on some silica for high-speed connectors and supercomputers and circuit boards and stuff. This one is supercomputer for circuit boards. Right, and so we've got raw quartz coming in at 118.8, which is 19.8. Now silica is our output at 198, which is 33 each. Right. Right, so we've built those. And there's one more left to build. A single one. Let me just check below to see if there isn't a spare machine. There are a couple of... these are built but not outputting. So these are all allocated. Alright, no, upstairs it is. Oh, then in that case, there is 3 machines for alkyd. They're all been allocated, so I've got to build 1 there, and there's 3. It's 15, 6, and 3, and 2. Wow. So maybe I do that one. And that one. Okay, so I might do... Right, I'm just going to copy and paste this and then do the numbers correctly. So if I do, this one's also supercomputer. 4 circuit boards, which is the next one. It's input 3.96. And it's outputting 6.6. Actually, I think should have done this here. This one is for turbo motor. And it's for aluminum ingots. Right. And it is about 60. We'll put 60.1. By 2 machines, that's 30.05 each. Let's copy that because that'll be for the output. The input's 36. Uh, 18. Right. There we go. So that's just that one. Right, this is 80.1%. For that one and that one. And this one is 17.6%. Right. That's those ones done. And then these three over here, they are at 88.9%. That's 3, right. And that one is for brick scope. Got a reinforced iron automated. It's a bit messy, but it works. What you is like, you got 20 years in the future. I'm a bit anal with a few things. I set up all these signs because it helps me later when I'm tracking stuff down. It's I get very frustrated. And I don't have to look in a machine to see what it's producing, what rates it should be. What's going on, mate? Are you coming up for a pat? Or do you want to go outside? What do you want? Hey? I'll be back in a sec. I think he wants to go for a pat. Alright, Reen, you did want to go outside, so we've let him out for a bit. So this one is for cooling system. I never asked you, Brickscopes, are you playing on PC or on console? This is 60. On PC, awesome. I'm just going to put 60.1. Yeah, I've tried using a controller on PC. It'd be hard to play the way I do, I reckon. On a console with the controller. Alright, so then this, let's say that's the middle. Well, the middle would actually be technically so that'll be a Mark III. That one probably won't be a Mark III. I'm going to make that one a Mark II. Alright. Should I go to foundations now? I have copper, iron, all automated and stock of it. Foundations really do help you with your building style. That you get tighter and neater. Not absolutely necessary, but as you proceed on, it will make a difference. Alright, so this is going to be 60.3 and one, so let's say 61 plus 127 is 188. I'll have to do the other one over here too. Do you stay in the same start area or typically move for your main area? Look, it's for me, in this particular playthrough, I'm in the area where I started. And that's just what I wanted to do. And I bring everything here. What I recommend you do is leave what you've made alone, don't delete it. Don't go, I could rebuild all this and delete it all, because once you delete it all, it's no longer making it. Go somewhere else or set up a new setup and then transition over to it, or just leave it there. But yeah, I would not get rid of it. But there's no perfect area to build everything. You have to get resources from different locations. So it's a logistics game, working out how you want to get something in and out. Right, so is this? Let's go 119. Let's go 160. Right. Perfect. Alright, now I'm just going to be back in a sec. I need to let Randy in. Brickscope, yeah, it pretty much all needs a chainsaw run and is sweet for a while, producing wire, cable, or iron and concrete. We'll just check back and have it like a stock start area. Yep, perfectly great idea. Rightio. Alright, so I need to... I'm going to go back to our high-speed connectors. Right, so I need... $211 and $37. So that would be not that one. So this one, and there's one below. So I need a merger. I reckon here it'd be alright. Maybe it just depends. Well, actually no, here it'd be okay. I did that like that. Oh, that went too high, that one. That'll work. I'd say we need one here. So then this output here perhaps we could go this way. It just depends on what's in the way. But that's one of them ready to go. And the second one is down below. Which is this one, the 37.5. Yep. So that one we'll have to go up for that. Let's just have a look at our, I'd say all this is blocked off. Like those are available there, but only that one's available. You could come across and down and so it's possible I could use those two. But I would say they're blocked off there. Yep. So that's got to be higher up. So you've got it needs to be the next floor up. And that would be, I think that'll be okay. That means we're going up a floor on this one. Because we're heading down to there. Right. No, there. That's the wrong way around, that one. It needs to be like that. I probably screwed that one up as well. I did. That's better. Right, this one here. What key do you press to change building colors? So you go into your X to X-ray, and this one changes every default building, the fix it factory swatch. And you might find that helpful. Right, that'll go to there. So we're right at any height. I'm going to come across at the lowest one. One on each side. That's there, so we're going to be going that's not what I wanted. Not a problem at all. It's handy having a reference chart of colours. So we've got 211, so a Mark 3 and a Mark 1. Hold on. Oh yeah, a Mark 3 and a Mark 1. Probably here. What's up, mate? What? Just give me a second. I can't just bend to your every whine. What? You come up for a pat, are you? Come on. Come on. You coming up for a pat? I'm not going outside. You've already been outside. You go outside? No. Randy's just been Randy. Oh, so you want to come up for a pat now, do you? Come on. Up you get. Alright. Who's our good boy? Huh? Hmm? Who's a good boy? Hey? Alright. A quick one. Thank you. Alright. Back to important business. Yep, German Shepherds love leaving here. They certainly do, Rick. They certainly do. They are renowned for it, aren't they? Have you ever had one? That'll reach. Right, is this the factory? It is. Okay. Alright, so your granddad had one huge one. I grew up with him. Amazing dog. I never had clothing with no hair. I now have a red nose. Now he's great with my kids. All dogs are nice if given love and proper training. Absolutely. 100% agree on that. What's a red nose? I've never heard of that dog breed. Pitbull, right, gotcha. Yeah, they're very loving dogs too. Not the huge one, he's like 24 kilos. Gotcha. Alright. What's up, mate? You're not going outside again. You can rest for a bit. You just want to bark at people. Come on your bed. Alright, so there's that one there. I'm going to put... Yeah, that'll be okay there. Actually... do it. So it'll be another floor above. Let's do that. The starter base is going okay. Nearly done tier 2, so it's efficient, I guess. That's alright. Do it how you want to make it work for you. That's the main thing. A lot of that's all, what do you say? What I'm trying to look for. Relative? Yeah, it's all relative anyway. So that's that one. So on a normal node, is there any point adding a higher tier miner belts, or if they efficient, just leave? So it's all about the it's all about a miner. So a normal node. Let me bring up the so with your first Mark 1 miner you get, on a normal node you get 60 output per minute. So that's a Mark 1 belt. But if you research overclocking, then you can overclock it up to 250%. So then you can get 150 out of that node. So then you'd need at least a Mark 3 belt, which you haven't got yet. A Mark 2's 120. So you could still get 120 out of it at 200%. But as you overclock things, they consume more power. So now, that's that one. And then I think it's this one over here I want. Yep, this one. So the output from this one here I just use belts at the speed of what I need them. I don't go for the fastest belt. A lot of people do. There's nothing right or wrong with it. That's just all I do. Because there's no, like, it's doesn't matter how fast you go, it's still getting produced at the same rate. I might change this. So overclock R1 or go to a 2 miner 2 belt for more from the node? Yeah. It's all a juggling match of logistics. I'm going to go back to here. Actually, no, let's just go backwards like that. You can always upgrade later when you get the latest resources. You can upgrade a belt. You know, you don't have to upgrade it to the fastest. Okay. This is the end of this, so there's no reason why I can't go that way. Geez, I don't like how that power... Probably the only downside to everything I've done. The output of that. Yeah, it's a huge learning curve. Really appreciate the help. That's not a problem at all. There's many different ways to play the game. Don't think that there's one way that's the right way. Oops, might reach. We'll go there to there. Right. Go back there and we'll hook it up at the other end first, and then we'll work out this silica coming in. The quartz, I mean. I think it's there. Right, let's go with a that reach? No. Go to here, I reckon. Alright, so we've got silica on this floor. This is where the Mark III comes in. So if we bring it down here, that. Alright, so this one here is let's check that in a minute. Silica. Silica. Right. So that is 35 each, but it would be a Mark II here. And then this should be Mark II because that's the overflow. Right. So we need that's there. That like that. Okay, so that deals with that one. The other one, I think we're going to go I'll work out where it goes first. It's the bottom, pretty sure. That's this one here. So I need to get something into there. And I've blocked off my entrance to that one there. That's alright, because this drops down anyway. Yeah, that'll reach to there. probably do without that. So this one to here. That one there. You know what? We go to here. I don't need this one anymore. Oh geez, I was hoping that was just a... Thought I deleted something big then. Alright, but that opens up this here. Because this is what I need for this one. So why don't I'm just having a look. There's a lot of congestion here. Whereas it could be here. So if I did even here. Now let's come back here. So we're avoiding stuff above. Let's just check above. Yeah, we'll do that. So that means here and we'll do, well, how many would that be? That'll be do that. Oh, yeah, that's definitely wrong. Right, and then we'll come down. Silica. Perfect. Alright, so that is all the silica coming in. Oh, I blocked this one off now. Oh, that's crap. We'll deal with that later. We'll deal with it later. I'm not going to deal with it right now. Although... just thinking, if I change it now, it'll be less stuffing around in the future. So we come this way. There's no real... I haven't left myself much room to insert it. I could come in, but it's got to come out at this height, and I can't do it there. No. We're going to leave it for the moment. Right. So then the only thing I've got left is to check how much quartz going on. And connect up these quartz constructors. I've got a feeling already. Well, that's 160. So if I just hooked up 160, if I add 160 to our existing... No, it's this side here. Yeah, right. So 188. $200, hold on. 498, so 500. I don't know. I don't know. I need to make some notes about some of this because It's a Mark IV belt coming in. Raw quartz number 18. I don't think I made a note anywhere of the node speeds. I haven't. However, I think that this would be... Hold on a sec. That's bringing... So that's the normal node. That's the CM. And then that's... Right, so 480. So I need to overclock these, upgrade the belts, and then I can get 600, and then that'll be fine, as long as 18 is that one that I'm already extracting off, which I think it is. Let's go and find out. Affin, hello, welcome. Good to see you there. Brick screws are a real pain. It's a very common topic. You're not the first person to bring that up. And I don't think you'll be the last. Okay, so the top one is the normal, and the bottom two are the pures. to save. There we go. Right, so it's a pure, and I'm just gonna make a note of this. Alright, so then this one here is a pure. And 17 is a normal. Right. Let's go the other end. And we'll make a note of that over here. So this is normal. You get stuck there, mate. That's pure. Alright, so that means this one is having a real issue here. Alright, so you've got 110 there. I've got a Mark 4 belt, we'll just leave that as that. That'll be a Mark 4. That's overflow. I really don't... You're going Mark 3 around, all the way around to there. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna get rid of the overflow. If I put that. That's 188. That's 200, and then over here is what? 160? 658. That's going to be more than what we can handle. I'm going to leave that one for the moment. And we'll bring another one across in a sec, or we'll train it. Right, yeah. So that's going to here for the moment. And then, so that should be it. Now we'll get, we should be getting here. Is it 211 output? That's just starting to ramp up. Oh, it's not coming in at the right numbers. It's going to take a little bit of time to catch up. Once this saturates, yeah, it'll get there. It's just feeding everything at the moment. But if that's only 188, no, it'll be right. I'll just leave it. It'll need a little bit of time to saturate, that's all. And that one is producing. This one is for the cooling system. Oh wow. So this one is, it is going somewhere, but it's not actually, it's already pre-set up, but it's not being used yet. No, it's not. It's sitting there. It's this one that's going out. I'm seeing things. Well, this will buffer up and stall in a minute, which is fine. Anyway, that would be... You made the space elevator. What a cool structure. Yeah, it's pretty awesome, isn't it? Okay, that's these moving along here. We can see it's already coming over here correctly. So there's that one heading in. And it's probably already sinking. We should see silica on the belt. Yep. And this one is feeding in. Alright, so the circuit boards will be the next task to get them built and belted here, and then that'll be the high-speed connectors running. But we're going to leave it here for the day. I think we've definitely been very productive today. Glad, thanks. Good to see you back. Thank you very much, Glad. Just a little bit of a break for a week there where I wasn't feeling 100%. I love seeing our products move. I wonder how the actual supply of it's going. Because you're assuming the truck can supply enough. The truck, yeah. It's going alright. Brickscopes, have a good night and day. Thank you, Gaz. Good to see you, and we'll see you next time. We'll go and see how many coupons we've made today. Five. Not too bad. Rightio. Alright, so today we started off by building all the supports for the remaining train lines we recently added, and they are all now done and it looks very nice. We then started work on the silica for our upcoming production lines, mainly for the supercomputers and all the circuit boards for the supercomputers and those sorts of things. They're all set up, and then we looked at how much raw quartz we had coming in, and we were able to, now we've got the Mark V belts, we're able to go and overclock the raw quartz nodes, the miners at those nodes, to get up to 600 per minute, and we can use, and we upgraded those Mark V belts so we can get that throughput. And yeah, hooked it up, and we checked that that silica was coming through fine, so that's now running, and then we will be moving on to making the circuit boards in the next episode as we progress through to getting our high-speed connectors running for the supercomputers. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, night. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.